It was a little past midnight when something pulled me out of sleep. It wasn't a sound or a movement, just a presence. That quiet, invisible weight that fills a room before you even open your eyes. The air felt thick, almost watchful, as though the night itself was holding its breath. I blinked into the dim silver light seeping through the blinds. Moonlight sliced across the floor and stretched toward the bed. For a heartbeat, I thought I was dreaming, until the mattress dipped beside me. Someone was there. My pulse hammered once, hard. Then I saw him standing at the edge of the bed, still as a shadow. "My son, Ethan," I whispered, my voice trembling between sleep and fear. "What are you doing up?" He didn't answer. His hood was pulled low over his face, hands buried deep in the pocket of his sweatshirt. 17 years old. Too old to come to my room in the middle of the night. Not since the days of thunder and bad dreams. I sat up and patted the space beside me. "Come here, sweetheart." "What's wrong?" He hesitated, then climbed onto the bed, careful not to make a sound. Sitting cross-legged, he kept his eyes fixed on the floor. The silence between us stretched, long, uneasy, and heavy. Something was terribly wrong. "Ethan," I said softly. "Talk to me. Did something happen?" He gave a slow nod. His eyes looked hollow, filled with more than just exhaustion. There was a quiet kind of pain that twisted in my chest. "Are you hurt?" I asked. He didn't reply, only clenched his jaw, and that small movement told me more than any words could. I reached out, resting a hand on his back. "Whatever it is, you can tell me." He drew a shaky breath. "I messed up, Mom." My heart skipped. "What do you mean?" Ethan reached into his hoodie pocket and pulled out a crumpled envelope. His fingers trembled as he handed it to me. I unfolded it carefully, and my breath caught when I saw what was inside. Photographs. He was in all of them. In one, he stood between two boys, both red-faced and ready to fight. In another, he was on the ground, blood trailing from his nose. The images were brutal, too raw to be coincidences. "Ethan, what is this?" He swallowed hard. "Tyler invited me. I didn't know the others would be there. I didn't know it would turn into that." I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. "Why didn't you call me?" "I panicked," he said quietly. "They would have said I was scared." I thought it would calm down, but then Jacob started talking about Tyler's sister and Tyler lost it. They were fighting and I tried to stop them. Then Jacob said I was taking sides. He shoved me. I fell. Someone must have taken pictures. "Who?" I asked, forcing my voice to stay steady. "Trevor," he whispered. "He posted them for a few minutes, then deleted them. But he said if I told anyone, he'd send them to the school. He said it would look like I was part of it." The anger hit me fast, cold and sharp. "He's blackmailing you?" Ethan nodded, his voice cracking. "He said I'd get suspended." "I didn't want to disappoint you." The breath left my body. I could see the fear, the shame, the confusion he'd been carrying alone, all sitting heavy on his shoulders. I pulled him into my arms. For a moment, he resisted, then melted against me, just like he used to when the thunder grew too loud. "You did the right thing coming to me," I whispered into his hair. "You tried to stop it. That's brave, Ethan. You didn't mess up." "They did." He exhaled, long and trembling, like releasing days of fear. "I want to tell the school counselor," he murmured. "But I don't want to go alone." "You won't," I promised. "We'll go together." He nodded, and for the first time that night, I saw a flicker of relief in his eyes. When he finally drifted to sleep beside me, I couldn't close my own eyes. I lay there listening to his breathing. Slow, steady, peaceful. The kind of peace he hadn't felt in days. My mind, though, was already racing. Calls to the school, meetings with counselors, every step I'd take to protect him from this mess. But beneath the worry, something else bloomed, a deep, fierce gratitude. Because no matter how scared he was, no matter how dark it got, my son still came home, still came to me. And in that quiet, sleepless hour, I understood something powerful. Courage doesn't always look like standing tall. Sometimes it's walking into the dark, shaking, terrified, and still choosing to trust the one person who's always loved you, no matter what.